Record to the cloud. Okay, thank you, ladies, for coming tonight. This is our orientation, which is for ladies who have just joined us, or there are some ladies who are new members. And for those new members, I'm going to be sharing about our new platform, which is our Mighty Network. And then some of you are here from Meetup, and some of you just joined a Meetup, so you don't know anything about us. So we are Friendship Mixers. We are in several different cities. Here are a few of our chapters: New York City, Charlotte, Washington. And within the Washington, D.C., DMV area, we have several different chapters. Baltimore, where I live, is one. And then we also have Northern Virginia. We will have one in Prince George's County. We will have one in Montgomery County and Howard County, and maybe even one other county in the DMV, as well as DC proper. We are also in Atlanta and Philadelphia and Boston. We are about to have chapters in Chicago, Miami, and Raleigh, North Carolina. Okay, I don't know how to get this back. I have a floating panel over here and I don't know how to make it disappear. So we're just going to keep going. So there are other cities that we will be in the future, and here are a couple of those. We are also open to coming to your area. If your area is not listed here, we just need someone to be our chapter director. So if you're in a location that we have never mentioned, then let me know. If you like our organization, you like our group, and you decide you want to become a member, and you're even interested in helping out and we're not in your location, then again, let me know, because maybe that's a location where we should be. All right, just a little bit more about us. We're a very diverse group, all races, all ages, all backgrounds. We are open to all. I have just a few pictures of women of different backgrounds and races, because everyone's welcome here. So let me tell you about our tribes. Some of you don't know about our tribes. Some of you are on our meetup and you've seen things and then you didn't see it again. So you might have seen the Entrepreneurs Club last month and then you wondered what happened to it. Or you might have seen the Walk at Home program that we're doing and it's no longer on there. And it's because it's a tribe that we have, but our tribes are really for our members, our official members. And now that we have moved over to Mighty Networks, where our new platform is, then everything is there. So you can see the events there, and you can even just click on an event and go straight into the Zoom from there. And I'll talk a little bit about that more in a minute. But first, I'll tell you what our tribes are. Tribes are communities within our organization where ladies have gotten together and said, hey, we have this in common. Let's meet and do some things together. So we have these listed here. Some of them need a leader. Several of them I'm the leader of for now. But there have been some ladies to step up and say, hey, I'll take on the Single Ladies Tribe. Tanya is actually heading that up. We have Latasha from our Charlotte chapter running our finance club, which is them getting together to do the Dave Ramsey's Financial Peace University. That started a few weeks ago, so you're too late to get into it this cycle, but they'll have another cycle of it in the fall. And she might meet with the ladies to do some one-offs, so you would be able to participate in that. I run the divorce care, and it's actually through my church, and we just finished a cycle of that. We will be meeting again in the fall, so I'll be letting everybody know about that. If you're a woman who has gone through a divorce, it might be something that you would like to participate in. It was very, very helpful for me. I got divorced in 2019, and I went through 3 cycles of divorce care when I was going through it, and it was so helpful. It covers a myriad of topics that pertain to divorce, from finances to forgiveness and anger and depression, everything that you go through while you're in that mess. So we also have a wives club for those of you who are married. We need somebody to run that. So we are looking for a married woman who would be willing to run that. You meet once a month with other wives, and basically you can pick the day that you want it to be on, the length of time. Most of our events and meetings are just 1 hour. So if anybody is interested in any of these tribes as far as becoming a leader of it, then please email me at hello@friendshipmixers.com. Fitness Chicks. So right now we're just doing the walking club, and we're still doing that Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of every week. We're now doing a gentle jog, boosted walk. I wish I was a runner, but I'm starting to at least be able to jog a little bit. So that's every day at noon. And then we have a few more. I just created the Overcoming Health Challenges tribe because I had to get a colonoscopy yesterday and I was a little worried about that. And I have fibroids. So I know that, ladies have different things going on. Some of you might have some serious medical challenges, and you might just want to talk to someone else about it. So we're going to be meeting on the last Sunday of each month, aside from this month, since there's a holiday in this month. But starting in June, we're going to be meeting on the last Sunday of each month, right before our Performing Arts Tribe meets. So I figure, we could talk about some of our medical challenges, and then we can watch a fabulous performance of something. For me, dance is my favorite performing art. So I like the ballet, and I like Alvin Ailey, and so what we'll do is just have our meeting, and then those who want to go to the Performing Arts Tribe meeting will stay to experience some arts expression. So we have a natural hair care tribe, and that is run by Danny, who is a part of our Philadelphia chapter. And that meeting is on May 20th at noon. It's just a lunchtime chat. The Bible study that we have is starting next Wednesday. I'm doing that. It's called Daddy's Girls. It's going to be all about how to be a daddy's girl to your heavenly father. So I know some of you might be daddy's girls in the natural to your earthly father, but this will be about being one to our heavenly father. And then we have a book lovers tribe. We had one meeting already, and we talked about what we're currently reading. I was reading 2 books at the time, which I have now finished. But everybody just talked about what they're reading. We weren't talking about reading the same book. However, there does seem to be some interest in reading the same book. So I think Joy is interested in helping lead that. And Joy is the Atlanta chapter director for us. But if there's anyone else who is a book lover and is willing to help her lead the book lovers tribe, then let me know. Also, I'm okay if there are several different book clubs going at one time, because I know not everybody likes the same type of books. So we might have one book club that's reading nonfiction, and then we might have another book club that's reading something else. So it's okay if there's more than one. So if you have any ideas for a book club, then definitely let me know. We're open to that. So anyway, that's just a little sampling of our tribes. We also have a few trips. I've mentioned the Jamaica trip that Tanya, who runs our Single Ladies tribe, is organizing. That's going to be this October for 5 days, 6 days. And she is still taking registrations for that. And then we're also going to Greece and Croatia next year. It's my birthday cruise, and it actually leaves out of Venice, Italy. And right now we're only taking the deposit. The balance isn't due until next summer, 2022. So you have plenty of time to save up for it. It's fairly reasonable in price anyway, but only the deposit of $250 is due now. You can find out all about those 2 trips at girlfriendstravel.org, which is my travel website. And it's going to Santorini and Mykonos and Dubrovnik. So not only do we have the tribes, we also have trips. I'm wearing one of our hoodies, and we have a few other products for those of you who like to get merchandise. So at our website, friendshipmixers.com, is where you'll also find our store where the merchandise is. And that's also where you become an official member. I know some of you are from our meetup, and we are only on Meetup for a short time. We put ourselves on Meetup just to advertise our organization to the ladies that are on Meetup. We are not going to be staying on Meetup in perpetuity. So while we're there, you're welcome to come to some of our events, hang out with us. But we are a membership organization, and it's only $50 a year. And this is how you become a member at friendshipmixers.com. Membership is open. You can join us today. And that is just the overview of our organization. Now, before I take questions, and I will take questions at the end, for those of you who have become official members, I now want to show you our new platform where we all hang out. It's a Mighty Network. Some of you might have heard of Mighty Networks. Let me see. Here we go. Hide floating meeting control. Oh, I don't know how to do. Okay, let me see. I don't know how to get this box out of the way. I see a box of you guys on the side. Okay, let me figure this out. Okay, so we're going to the Mighty Network now. If I can figure out how to get us there, here it is. So when you are actually an official member, you are sent an invitation to join us on our private network, Mighty Network, and here is where it lives. When you log in, you'll be able to see members. If you click on members, you can scroll down and see everyone who's a member with us. And when you join, please go in and put an introduction so we can see a little bit about you. Some of the ladies have put some of the things they like to do, or a little bit about them. And that helps because we're all about promoting healthy friendships and making new friends. So we want you to be a friend of ours. So we need to know a little bit about you. So definitely go in and make sure you add an introduction. You'll also see when you join the Mighty Network, and you're sent the link to join automatically once you become a member. Under Discovery, you have a couple of questions where we've asked you to either vote for something or let us know what you think about something. For instance, we have, where should our next chapter be? I just talked about us opening up in Chicago, Miami, and Raleigh, North Carolina. And that was the result of the ladies voting to let us know where they thought we should go next. You can also click on events, and that's where you will see the events that we have coming up. Now, this is aside from the ones on Meetup. I don't always put everything on Meetup. Sometimes I forget to, sometimes it's just for the members only. So far, because we're still in the pandemic, I had been putting everything on the Meetup, including our tribe meetings. But as things start to open up, I'm going to stop doing that because we really are a members organization. And we want you to become a member. If you like our group, you like our ladies, we really want you to consider joining us officially. Here, if you are going to one of the meetings, when it's time for the meeting, you just click on it and it takes you right into the Zoom. So you don't have to worry about knowing what the Zoom ID is. I have been sending that out or posting it in the Meetup, and I won't have to do that anymore since we're using this platform. And you can see all of the events that we have coming up here. Our Single Ladies Club is having a Girl Talk happy hour on the 21st at 7. Our Entrepreneurs Club is having a midweek motivation meeting at 11 on every other Wednesday. You've all been invited to our Friendship Jeopardy, which is our game night. But we have a couple of other things too. Once you get in here, what we want you to do is click on the groups tab and then join some of our tribes. Now you can join the TV tribe. Moms United is for women who are parents. We have a movie lovers tribe, a wine lovers tribe. We have career and career development professionals, travel lovers. I mentioned the performing arts tribe. We need someone to head up our yoga tribe. I thought Miranda was going to do it, but I haven't heard from Miranda in a while. So I know that there are several ladies who actually are yoga instructors. So if you're one and you want to lead our yoga tribe, then let me know. We also have community service events. And because things are just now starting to open up, we really haven't started that yet, but we do have two ladies. We have Tina and Tracy who are running our community service tribe. They're always looking for help. And because we're all in different areas, we will need someone in your chapter to actually head up our community service initiative. So if you're one that really loves to give back and to help the community, then that you're someone that we need for the community service tribe. Anyway, I don't want to spend too much time here. I just want to show you, for those of you who are members and who will be using this platform, you can see who's online, although I'm not showing up there for some reason. And what I really want to point out is up here at the top where you see the chat box, that is how you can chat with anybody on the platform. You just type in the person's name, say, I wanted to talk to Danny, then there she is. I would just click on it and open up a chat with her. So here is where you can communicate with people from all of our chapters, which we love, because being on Meetup was great, but I had my Charlotte Meetup and I had my Atlanta Meetup and my Boston Meetup and my DC Meetup, and they're all separate. So the people who were in DC couldn't see the people who were in Atlanta, and they couldn't see the people who were in Charlotte. But here, we're all together and we can all communicate here. The other thing I like is if you click on the bell for notifications, you can see very quickly everything that has happened as far as your own account. If somebody has answered something that you asked, or if someone has reached out to you, or if something in your tribe was talked about, or any events popped up, you will see it all there under notifications. So loving our new platform. That is the overview of our new Mighty Network and our organization in general. Now you can ask me any questions that you might have. Are there any questions? It's all pretty straightforward. If you have a question, take yourself off mute and ask it. And if not, oh, sorry, did I hear somebody? Okay, if not, then I would love to hear where you guys are joining me from. Does anybody want to just?
I had a question.
Okay, Stacy. Hi, Stacy.
Hi. Is there a separate fee for the girlstravel.org? Or is it the same thing, just the travel portion of it?
Girlfriends Travel is my travel agency. And so I put that there because our trips, Tanya has her own travel agency as well, but I listed her Jamaica trip on my site. You can see her Jamaica trip information right there. My cruise next year, which is my birthday cruise, I'm turning a milestone. Can't believe how fast time flies. The cruise information is there. So that's how that fits in. It's not really a part of Friendship Mixers, but it is my travel agency.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions? Okay, we have about 10 minutes before we close. I do want to hear a little bit from you guys, where you're joining from and a little bit about you. Does anybody want to just introduce themselves? Thank you all for coming.
Thanks for having us. I'll go ahead first. Can you hear me?
Yep. Go ahead. Uh-oh. Oh, there you are. Okay. You froze for a minute. Give us your name, where you're from, what kind of work you do, and how you found us.
My name is Andrea Glanville. I live in Washington, D.C.
Oh,
And
great.
again, I found you on Meetup. I work in IT. I'm a cybersecurity engineer for the Navy. I've been in IT for, oh my gosh, over 10 years. I'm originally from Jamaica. So been living in DC for around 30 years with my family. I joined this group to meet other authentic women like myself. So I'm looking forward to lots of more events and trips and meeting the beautiful ladies.
Awesome. You're in the DMV. Woohoo.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, Boston is actually our largest chapter, and then Atlanta. That's the funny thing. So we really have to grow the DC chapter more, but it's coming. It's okay. Anyone else want to introduce themselves? Just tell us a little bit about you.
I'll go next. Hi, everybody. I'm Stacy. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. I learned about the meetup. I learned about this group, the Meetup, and I'm looking forward to meeting, like, doing other events, getting out the house more.
Yes, good point. As things start to open up more, not May, we're not going to do anything in person this month, but it's possible in June we will actually start to have some in-person events. It depends on your chapter and your chapter director. So if you are in a location where things have opened up and people are starting to meet in person and do things and events are coming back, great. Your chapter director will be starting to organize small outdoor events for you guys. We're not in a rush at all to meet in person yet, but we know it's coming, so stay tuned for that. Natika, I know you just joined. Thanks for coming. Do you want to give us a little introduction to you?
Hey, hi.
Hi.
So I'm joining from Atlanta, and I'm originally from India, but I moved here back in 2018 for my grad school, and now I'm working here as a data analyst at Emory Healthcare.
Great. Welcome, welcome. We're so glad to have you. So
Thank
you're fairly new. You said just in 2018?
Yes.
Wow. You're brand new then.
Yeah.
Great. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. Thank you for having me.
Anybody else before we close? We have a couple minutes left.
Hello again. I am Karen Wishart Christian, originally from Guyana, South America. I'm in the Atlanta area. Moved to Atlanta 4 years ago. I work in an academic institution. I've actually been doing that job for over 20 years in Guyana, and then I moved to Atlanta. Yeah. I found the group on Meetup as well, and I'm really looking forward to meeting you ladies at some point in time in person. But for now, we can meet virtually. So I'm looking forward to it.
Great. Welcome. I actually work for a university as well here in the Maryland area, though, in Baltimore. Yeah. Okay, we have time for two more. If there are two more ladies that want to introduce.
Hi everyone, I'm Buki, originally from Nigeria. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm a project manager with the state government. I'm looking forward to meeting everybody when we finally can.
And you said Buki, is that how you pronounce it?
Yes.
Buki, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Great. We got a lot of people on here, I see. I told you Atlanta and Boston are our biggest chapters. That's great. All right, one more if there's someone else who wants to share. And if not, that's okay. So I don't know how many of you came on after I had already started, but this is being recorded. So if you missed the beginning where I shared more about our organization, watch the recording. I will upload it to the meetup and right into the actual, this event, the orientation, it'll be listed in the comment section. Oh yes, Stacy, I did have my procedure. I had a colonoscopy yesterday and it went very well. They did remove 2 polyps and they said come back in 5 years. So I'm feeling fine today. I worked out and everything. So thank you for asking, Stacy. Stacy was on the Remembering Our Mothers on Sunday. I appreciate you asking about that. Okay, well, thank you, ladies, for coming. I look forward to seeing you at one of our events soon. We have several coming up. Definitely come for game night at the end of the month. We were going to have comedy night, but I moved that to June because I didn't think we should have comedy night and a game night in the same month. So we'll see you soon. Have a good evening. Looking forward to getting to know you all better.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Thank you. See you soon.
All right. Take care.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.